2 quick team fouls in 90 seconds. One of them on Cunningham and one of them on Jalen Duren. They're 2 All-Stars. Wendell at the free throw line here is a game-high plus 20 in game 1. 8 of 9 from the field, 17 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. Very nice output from your starting center, especially the assist category. First free throw is good. Wendell Carter Jr.'s 14th career playoff game, averages just about 9 and 8. And he played as big a role as anybody in the Pistons, finishing with 34 points in the paint the other night. His second free throw is a little long. Harris goes up, grabs the rebound, takes it away from Franz Wagner. Magic have started 0 of 4 from the field and 1 of 2 at the free throw line. Here is Cade Cunningham around a series of screens. Jalen picks him up. Now Cunningham goes back left, dumps it off for Thompson. He's underneath the bucket, didn't want the first look, then he throws up an air ball. Franz defended that well, and he comes up with the rebound. Pitch ahead to Paolo, he's trying to go quick. Harris backpedaling, Banchero's all alone on the left wing. Goes baseline, gets by Tobias, throws up an air ball, but the ball batted out. Now Bain's got it, he'll try a 3 in the corner, missed it. Wendell the offensive board, had it knocked away, but it went to Jalen. He picks up his dribble, sends it over to Bain. Shot clock's at 9, straightaway 3 for Dez is off, and the Magic have started 0 of 7 from the field. And looks like they're kind of rushing things a little bit. Here's Harris. Lost the handle. Bain hit the deck. Tobias got the ball back. He's still backing down Bain. Bain not giving any ground. And Tobias tried a bounce pass, but he threw it right at Duncan Robinson's shin. And he kicked it out of bounds. And there's a turnover for Detroit. Their first of the night. Magic haven't made a shot yet, and yet they're only down by 4. With 9:30 to go here in the first quarter. Suggs will walk it up. Robinson picks him up. Jalen picks up his dribble. Over to Banchero in the high post. He'll flip it over to Franz. Going right at Harris. Got to the right hand and flipped it up and in. That is Franz boogieing his way through the lane. And as soon as the Magic see Tobias Harris in front of them, they're attacking. Orlando's first field goal make of the evening. It's 5-3. Cunningham forces a 3. Missed it. Jalen goes up, grabs a rebound. Now Franz trying to get some early offense going. He's got Bain on his right wing. He's attacking, had it stripped by Harris. Thompson ended up with it, but he stepped out of bounds, and the Magic will steal a possession back. So Detroit's playing very physical, and the officials letting them play that way. Magic need to make sure they control their emotions and answer back. Inbound to Wendell up top. Shot clock reset to full 24. They go to Banchero in the post. He's got Harris on him, and Paolo had great positioning, drew the foul. He's headed to the stripe. Harris can't believe it. But if you get a steal and you got your guy buried underneath the bucket like that, then you've already lost the battle. And as we get a couple looks at the replay here, Tobias got arm on the way up. It wasn't the most egregious foul in the world, but it was a foul nonetheless. I don't even think J.B. Bickerstaff thought twice about challenging that, but Banchero can't knock down the free throw. His first is a little long, so the Magic 1 of 3 at the stripe here in the early going. They only shot 19 the other night, but only made 14. That's 73.7%. They need a little bit better clip as well. As Banchero misses the second also. Magic 1 of 4 at the free throw line here in the first quarter. Down 5-3. Here's Asar Thompson. Jalen smacking at the ball. Thompson had to pick it up. He flips it over to Duren. He's in trouble as well. Finds Cunningham ASAP. Now Cade at the elbow. Dumps it underneath for Thompson. Nice spin move, and he'll lay it up and in. And that was kind of a busted play, but Thompson did a good job moving without the basketball, and Cade found him. Detroit up 4, make it 2 as Paolo just bangs his way inside and gets an easy layup to go. And the Magic early offense is working early on in this series. So the Pistons can get their defense set. Banchero's been victimizing them. And now Paolo rips it away from Duren. Franz comes up with the steal. Banchero will run out. Cunningham met him at the rim. No whistle. And the Pistons are pushing back the other way. Great defensive play there by Cade. And then Wendell just blanked Tobias at the rim. What a block. Now the Magic are pushing pace. Jalen dives underneath the bucket. He'll lay it up and in. I don't think anybody's happy right now. Everybody wants whistles on either edge of the floor, but we're tied at 7. That's the bottom line. Well, Franz just got faked out. Then Duren throws a lob for Asar Thompson. That was a pretty play there for Detroit. 9-7. Coach Mosley says play on. His team has started 3 of 12 from the field, but I think he likes the energy and certainly the ball movement. This is Jalen. He'll try a step back. That's a long 2, foot on the line. Missed it. But Wendell with an offensive board. He'll flip it over to Bain. Fresh 14 here for the Magic. Dez on the right wing. He's going at Duran and Thompson. Somebody's open. Over to Wendell around the horn now. They get it into Paolo. He'll dump it off for Dell. And he was met at the rim. Another block shot. Pistons are defending their butts off at the rim here in the early going. That's 4 block shots, and then a 3 ball up and good for Duncan Robinson. And Coach Mosley is going to let him play through it. 12-7. Detroit with a 5-point lead, and then Jalen just throws the ball right to Tobias Harris. And Harris going to run out and get an easy jam. Coach Mosley take time. It's a 7-point Pistons lead. They got the deuce right now. 6:42 to play, quarter number 1. Magic men walking off, kind of nodding their head, saying, we're okay, we're okay. Magic down a touchdown and an extra point here in the early going with 6:42 to play first quarter. We'll head right back to Detroit in just a moment on the Magic Audio Network.
Introducing the Summit Broadband Promise. We're focused on fiber, Florida, and you. That means ultra-fast, reliable fiber internet built for the way Florida lives, works, and connects. And when you need us, our local teams are here, 24/7, 365. At Summit Broadband, it's not just about faster internet, it's a better experience every step of the way. Learn more at summitbb.com/promise. Official partner of the Orlando Magic.
Orlando Magic fans, Streamlabs makes water leak detection feel like magic. With Streamlabs, you get real-time leak alerts sent right to your phone, so you can stop leaks before they become big problems and major headaches. Discover water leak protection from your home from the brand trusted by the Orlando Magic. And don't let leaks steal your game. Visit StreamLabsWater.com and protect your home with Streamlabs today. Use promo code SLMAGIC for a 25% discount.
At VyStar Credit Union, you inspire us to go the extra mile to meet your financial needs. That's why we offer Magic fans more banking options like better rates and no hidden fees. Our team is also dedicated to making the communities we serve stronger, volunteering our time and talents while donating millions to local nonprofits. VyStar Credit Union, official credit union of the Orlando Magic. Visit VyStarCU.org and go Magic.
Pump up the volume.
Business moves fast. Orders roll in, deadlines close in. When you ship with USPS Ground Advantage, you can keep up with confidence. Every package stays in our secure network from dock to door. And with nationwide reach, dependable tracking, and upfront affordable pricing, you get built-in peace of mind. You run the business. We run the routes. Visit USPS.com/Ground Advantage to learn more.
Welcome back to Orlando Magic basketball, game 2 of our round 1 series with the Pistons. The Magic and their game 1 victory was the first road playoff win since April 13th, 2019 in Toronto. Magic looking for another one. Let's get greedy. The Pistons on a 7-0 run right now. 14-7 is your score. 6:42 left to go in quarter number 1. Let's kick you back to Detroit with our radio play-by-play voice, Jake Chapman.
KBK, thank you very much. The Michigan Wolverines men's basketball national champions in the house here tonight. I am looking at them up on the center hung, and I'm looking at Tom Izzo over sitting courtside. Okay, might be a little beef there. Except he's talking to Jalen Rose, so that's, come on. Congrats to Dusty May's Wolverines, to be sure. I know we got a couple guys on our squad. Proud of those Cats. Wagner brothers, Jet Howard, of course. And then I did see Jace pop over and say hi to Coach Izzo pregame as well. College basketball, a very, very big deal in this part of the world, and you can see why. All right, Pistons have done their part. We've got a foul here even before the ball was inbound. It's going to be a play away from the play foul. I didn't even see it. Duncan Robinson, did they get? Or they got Amen Thompson. Okay. Or Asar Thompson, excuse me. That's going to be the fourth team foul. We're going to keep an eye on that. 6:42 remaining here in the first quarter. The Pistons have brought the physicality, but they've gone a little bit overboard at times. Free throw good for Dez. So the Magic down 6. We've got Anthony Black on the floor as Wagner checks out. So AB, Jalen, Desmond Bane, Paolo Banchero, and Wendell Carter Jr. Starter still out there for J.B. Bickerstaff. Magic down by 6. They got the rock. Banchero up top. Duran switches off onto him. They go into the corner for Jalen. He'll get a 3-ball up and in. And it was a beautiful setup out of the timeout. Paolo with the lob into the corner, and Jalen with no hesitation launched and connected. Magic back within 3 now. Here's Cade Cunningham working up top, and Duncan Robinson got flattened. Wendell Carter Jr. standing there like the cat who ate the canary, and he's going to pick up the defensive foul. Second team foul against the Magic here in the first quarter. First personal on Dell as Bane takes a seat. And Tristan Da Silva checks in. Cunningham to set up. He's got Paolo in front of him right now. Now Wendell on the switch. Cade rolling left. Paolo picks him up. Now he rolls back right. Gets to the elbow. His jumper's up and good. He's just always playing at his own speed, and game just comes so easily to Cade Cunningham. He's something special. Detroit back up 5. Cunningham with 5 points, 2 assists, 2 boards. Paolo attacking. Thompson bothered that shot at the rim once more. Got the rebound, sent it out to Jalen. He missed the 3. Now Cunningham shot out of a cannon all the way down the floor, and he'll dunk it down with the left hand. And Cade Cunningham pick it up where he left off. Had 39 the other night. He's got 7 points in 6 minutes. And Detroit's lead is 7, 18-11 with 5:30 to go first quarter. Jalen up top with Thompson in front of him. Paolo sets the screen. Suggs rolls right. Gets to Paolo on the roll. He's closed off at the free throw line by Duran. Now he'll back it up. Couple ball fakes. Sends it over to AB. He's going to try a 3 left wing. That's an air ball. Not a great shot. Cunningham kept running. Jalen playing free safety. Broke up the home run pass. And at the very least, the Pistons are going to have to set up in the half court. But those fast break points torched the Magic the other night. And Detroit getting out and scooting once again here in the early going. He had 25 points on the break the other night. They're only listed as 4 of their 18 have been fast break points, but want to call it early offense, fine. Detroit's been getting going before the Magic have gotten their defense set here in the first quarter. Karis LeVert's on the floor, and he will attack the rack. Smoke the layup, though. Thompson's putback attempt is no good either, and Da Silva squeezes the rebound. Now a quick pitch ahead to Paolo. He's going at Cunningham. Got right to the right hand and had it knocked away, and then it's going to be travel. The ball was sitting there on the baseline, and Banchero couldn't pick it up. And so Paolo's been attacking and hadn't really had very many good results. You got to give the Pistons defense a lot of credit. They're camped out at the rim and trying to make it difficult on the Magic's drivers. Orlando, 6 of their 11 points have come in the paint thus far, but 4:40 to play first quarter. It's 18-11. Wild drive by Duran. His layup attempt no good. Wendell defended it well, and then Asar Thompson hip checks Jalen on their way up the floor, and that is going to be the 5th foul here in the first quarter. Suggs going to get a couple free throws out of it. The foul on Asar Thompson's his second personal. And that happened right in front of us. They were both going full speed. I couldn't tell if Jalen sort of invited the contact a little bit. But if he did, it was smart. And if he didn't, it was a foul. So Suggs at the stripe. Magic 2 of 5 here in the first quarter. Make it 3 of 6 after that make. And the Pistons have yet to attempt a free throw. And now here comes the irritant and the bully off the bench, Javonte Green and Isaiah Stewart. And I say that lovingly. Those are my type of players. Javonte Green played 4.5 minutes the other night and came up with 2 steals. Isaiah Stewart did not play very much the other night. 18 minutes for Stewart, 3 points and 4 rebounds. Wasn't insanely impactful. And Isaiah Stewart, this is just his third career playoff game. Only played in game 1 against the Knicks last year due to a knee injury. Free throws were good for Jalen. Magic down 5. Now Kevin Huerter lost the handle. AP goes down to the floor, pokes it away from him. Jalen's got it. He'll give to Banchero. Going at 3 Pistons defenders, went right through him and laid it up and in with the left hand. And Paolo was not going to be denied that time. Magic forcing turnovers and scoring off him. And then Tristan commits a foul out on the perimeter here, a reach in. First personal on De Silva. It's third team foul here in the first. 4:11 to play in the frame. Magic have not led so far tonight. They were down by as many as 7 right now. It's a 3-point Detroit lead. Here's Cade Cunningham. He's been rolling so far in the first. Step back bomb 3 for Cunningham is no good. Rebound De Silva. He'll find Paolo quickly. Banchero at the far sideline, picked up by Huerter. Now he'll send it right in front of us to Jalen. Up top all along with Javonte Green. Back to Banchero at the elbow. He's going at Huerter. Carves out some space. Green came flying in, knocking away from behind. Great defensive play. Magic will still have possession. 8 on the shot clock, but Javonte Green, that was some pretty impressive closing speed. And he smacked that thing away from Paolo. AB to inbound. We'll go up top for Jalen. Levert checking him. Shot clock's at 5. Screen from Goga. Suggs gets to the free throw line. Dumps it off for Bataze. His hook shot is off, but he was fouled. They're going to get Stewart on this one. And these will be free throw attempts 8 and 9 here in the first quarter for the Magic. Detroit has yet to attempt one. Foul on Stu. And Bataze's first free throw's up and good. Goga played 11 minutes, 16 seconds the other night. Had 2 blocks to go with his 4 points, 6 rebounds. Pretty solid performance. And pretty much his first meaningful playoff minutes of his career. It's his 6th playoff appearance, but never as a full-fledged rotation member. Free throw's good. Magic back within 1 now. It's 18-17. Cunningham back to work. And that time he just went right down Main Street, threw it down with the right hand as Magic defense backed off and just gave Cade the bucket. He has 4 of 6 from the field, 9 points, 2 assists in 8 minutes thus far. As Paolo gets to the mid-range and deposits, and Banchero is starting to heat up a little bit. Give him 6 points in the quarter, 3 of 7 from the field. He's got 2 assists as well. Magic back within 1. Less than 3 to play here in the opening frame. Stewart, a hard screen on Banchero. Cunningham didn't use it, but he threw it away. He was looking for Green on the block, and it was a little high and outside. So the Pistons have turned it over 5 times here in the first quarter. That's part of the reason it's still tight. Magic shooting just 28% from the field, but down by a point. You got to like that. 2019 Detroit with 2:54 remaining quarter number 1. Back to Little Caesars Arena, Detroit, Michigan, in just a moment on the Magic Audio Network.
Get ready to score big with a getaway at Caribe Royale Orlando. Book now and save 15%, plus receive a $25 daily dining credit. Make your vacation a slam dunk with spacious suites, family-friendly villas, and pet-friendly fun for your whole team. Fuel up at 8 dining spots, including Stadium Club. Take the shot down our 75-foot water slide, unwind by the waterfall, or play hard on our sport court. Book today at CaribeRoyale.com.
Orlando Magic fans, are you ready to feel like magic? Xwell, the official wellness spa of the Orlando Magic, just opened our very first Orlando location. Come experience refreshing facials, seamless waxing, and medical-grade skincare products, all designed to help you look and feel your best. Right now, new guests get a free eyebrow wax or 25% off any service. Visit xwell.com today or call 407-558-3221 to schedule your reservation and see where magic meets wellness.
Magic fans, save all season long at Take 5 Oil Change. Just wear your Orlando Magic gear and save 25% on your oil change. No technical fouls, no overtime. Just drive in, stay in your car, and roll out. You'll be game day ready in 10 minutes flat. Staying on top of your car care shouldn't put you on the bench. Take 5 makes it as easy as a layup. Visit Take5.com to find a location near you. Offer valid through June 1st, 2026. Terms and conditions apply. Valid only at participating locations.
It's playoff basketball. You got to do a little bit of everything.
The intensity levels are at an all-time high. These are the NBA playoffs. Every team looking to make a run.
This is incredible.
Every player looking to make history.
Give me all you got. Let's go.
So tune in, because this is going to be unbelievable.
This is exactly what we want.
The NBA playoffs presented by Google continue on ABC, ESPN, NBC, Peacock, and Prime.
Welcome back to Orlando Magic Basketball, Game 2 of our Eastern Conference Series with the Detroit Pistons. The Magic were on a road playoff winning drought. Well, the Pistons are on a similar drought, but at home. They haven't won a home playoff game since May 26, 2008. They are 0-11 in that span. That's the longest losing streak in NBA playoff history at home. They're holding on to a 1-point lead. The Magic still looking for their first advantage of the night. 20-19 is the score. 2:54 left to play in quarter number 1.
Okay, Brandon, yeah, it has been a minute since Pistons fans have had something to really sink their teeth into. This team certainly has captured their imagination. It is built pretty similarly to the greatest Pistons teams in history, Bad Boys. Of course, they had the front line of Lambeer, Mahorn, Rodman, and then the point guard, Isaiah Thomas, that go-into-work crew. That was the last vestige back in 2008, last home win. With similar structure. They had a couple tough guys in the front line, the Wallace boys, Tayshaun Prince, and then Chauncey and Rip in the backcourt. And then, of course, Cade Cunningham runs the show with this squad. Duren and Stewart, their version of the bigs. And it has been a love affair all regular season, but Detroit's about championships. They want to see this team reach their potential, and that's a pretty good start out of the timeout as the Pistons force a turnover. They're going to get Goga Batadze hit with the travel. It's turnover number 3 for the Magic here in the first quarter. Detroit's coughed it up 5 times themselves. Cade Cunningham still on the floor. Here's Javonte Green. Desmond Bane back out there. He's checking Green, and they're going to get foul away from the play here on Tristan da Silva, holding up Kevin Huerter. .225 to play here in quarter number 1. This is Karis LeVert. Bane picking him up. They're all on the right wing. Here comes a screen from Stewart. He'll take it on the pop. He's going at Goga. Lost the handle. Ball's loose. Tristan steps in, rips it away. Another turnover. That makes 6 here in the first quarter. Now Bane with a head of steam going right at Stewart. And, boy, got it up on the rim but couldn't finish. Stewart did a good job defending the rim that time. Cunningham pushing back the other way. Franz stripped him, and it's another turnover. And it's AB flying at Stewart this time. He'll get to the right hand, use glass, and flip it up and in. And the Magic taking their first lead of the evening. It's 21-20, $1:45 to play here in the first. Here is Green. Now they'll go back to Cunningham, and they're going to get Batadze here on a block. First in the last 2 minutes, and it's the first personal on Batadze. Dennis Jenkins going to check in here for Cade Cunningham. Cunningham quite the first quarter. Played 10 minutes, 9 points, 3 boards, 2 assists, and a block shot. Inbound to Jenkins. He's all alone up top with Black in front of him. Shot clock's down to 7. Now Stewart sets the screen, a good one. Jenkins going at Batadze. Tried the up and under. Goga went with him, but Stewart did too. Boy, just plucked it out of the air and laid it up and in did Stewart. Good defensive play by Batadze. Great offensive play by Isaiah Stewart. Detroit back up 1. Here's Tristan on the left wing. Sends it over to Goga. He's waiting for the handoff. Batadze over to Black. He's going right at Green. Got into the teeth of the defense once more and lost the handle once more. Bane still fighting for it. Tried to save it to Goga. Just stepped out of bounds. It'll be Pistons basketball. Boy, the Magic are attacking the rack, and Detroit's doing a good job defending the rim, but you got to think the Magic, if they keep on going in there, they're going to shoot a whole bunch of free throws. Herder's still trying to get it in, almost didn't. Finally found Jenkins, and now Dennis Jenkins will walk it up. Across the timeline with less than a minute to play, quarter number 1. Detroit up 22-21. This is Javonte Green. Up top for Herder. He's going at Goga. He'll try a step-back 3 off the escape dribble, and he got it. And Kevin Herder, I thought, played a pretty good game 1 as well. Detroit back up 4. That's their third three-point make here in the first quarter. Franz directed traffic, 40 seconds remaining in the frame. Wagner with Herder checking him. Screen from Goga. Franz keeps Herder on his hip. Now he steps in, sends it into the corner for De Silva. His 3 is up and off. AB tips the rebound over to Bataze. Fresh 14. Now it's Bain. He'll step in for 3. That's in and out, no good. Goga back tap. This time Green came back and got it. And now Dennis Jenkins is flying up the far sideline. He'll stop and hold for the last shot. Boy, the Magic holding their own. They've already tallied 7 offensive rebounds here in the first quarter and only 2 second-chance points. Just can't convert off of those. Jenkins dribbling a whole bunch. And they're going to, with 1 second on the clock, draw a reach-in foul on Desmond Bain. And that's a bailout there. I mean, Jenkins just dribbling back and forth over and over again. And they get Dez on a reach-in foul. I'd love to see a replay of this one. I can't imagine that it was the most egregious of contact. Been a lot of contact here in the first quarter. But Dennis Jenkins will shoot a couple. 83% at the free throw line this season for Jenkins. But he misses his first. Still 1 second remaining on the clock here as Jenkins' second free throw is up, also no good. He got his own rebound. Bain blocked the shot. And we'll head to the second quarter. It was an eventful first. Pistons led by as many as 7, and they'll lead by 4 as we head to the second. Magic shoot just 27% from the field, and Detroit 55%. So how come the Magic aren't down by 15 points or something? Well, they went 6 of 9 at the free throw line. That certainly helped. And Detroit turned the ball over 8 times for 6 Magic points. 25-21, bad guys. Second quarter on the way from Detroit. In just a moment, we'll have it for you right here in the Orlando Magic Audio Network.
Garage door breaks, you don't want a call center. You want someone who actually cares. That's Dynamic Garage Door, family owned, not corporate owned. From broken springs to new garage doors, they treat every customer like family with honest pricing, on-time service, and the customer service and care you expect. No scripts, no runaround, just experienced technicians who stand behind their work. Call Darren and Jackie today and experience the difference local service makes. Dynamic Garage Door. Strong, reliable, family owned.
Hey, listen up. Take the next step toward your future with an affordable online degree or certificate from University of Maryland Global Campus, an accredited state university. Classes start May 13th, and when you apply now, your application fee is waived. Choose from over 135 skills-based programs. Earn up to 90 credits toward a bachelor's for prior learning and relevant experience, or transfer up to 12 credits toward a master's. Don't forget, save now with no application fee. Classes start May 13th. Visit umgc.edu to learn more.
If you're the victim of a car crash, never rush to settle with the insurance companies and never settle for just any attorney. Demand Anna Jar Levine. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation and take back control of your life.
In Office Orlando.
Listen to 96.9 The Game in your smart home. Just tell Alexa to play 96.9 The Game on iHeartRadio. Sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party.
Meta World Peace, what's up, man?
Nah, that's not my name anymore, thanks to Hard Rock Bet.
we're doing this again, are we?
Now I go by meta, over rebounds, under assists, method of first basket, free throw, piece.
Huh, so you really can same-game parlay practically anything now on Hard Rock Bet.
It's the only place I play these days.
Download the Hard Rock Bet app and start playing today. Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us.
Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about your gambling? Call or text 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
Follow us on Instagram at 96.9 The Game.
With you, start of quarter number 2 in about 50 seconds. Magic down 25-21. They were able to withstand the physical storm that the Pistons brought. For the most part, Detroit shooting 55% from the field, and they made 3 triples. And they did out-rebound the Magic 16-14 in that first quarter. But Orlando, 7 offensive boards, unable to convert from any second-chance points, just 2 second-chance points. But that's a good sign, to be sure, that you're crashing the offensive glass. Magic were 6 of 9 at the free throw line, as opposed to just 0 for 2 for Detroit. And the Pistons caught the ball up 8 times for 6 Magic points. It's the playoffs presented by Advent Health. Secure your seats for these exciting home games now at OrlandoMagic.com/playoffs and get ready to defend home court against the Detroit Pistons. This is our team, and Kia Center is our house. Let's go Magic. Dennis Jenkins, Javonte Green, Ron Holland, Jalen Duren, and Karis LeVert, the 5 on the floor for Detroit as we open up the second quarter here. This is Holland. He's going to launch a 3 in the corner that's no good. Ball's on the deck. It was dug out by Javonte Green. Fresh 14 for the Pistons. Jenkins tries a 3. He missed it. Franz the rebound. He's pushing. Pitch ahead to Jamal Cain, who just checked in. Now over to Dez. He's going at Holland. Up top for Wendell. Right wing Franz. Now Wagner going to run 2-man action with AB on the right wing. Wagner against Duren on the switch, and he threw it away. Duren comes up with the steal off the deflection. LeVert on the run out. Pump fake, got Cain in the air, and then laid it up and in. 27-21, a 6-point Pistons advantage. And that's the 5th turnover of the night for the Magic. Jamal Cain's got a wide-open 3 in the corner. Can't cash it in. Holland the rebound, tried to throw it off AB. It deflected, went right to Jalen Duren. Now LeVert pushing pace. He's going to try a 3 off the bounce. That's no good. Duren the back tap after yanking Wendell's arm, and a fresh 14 here for Detroit. Jenkins dancing around up top. Franz defending him. He'll back it way up. Got the first step on Wagner into the lane. Goes right to left and kisses it off glass. And the Pistons have brought the energy here to open up the second quarter. Push the lead to 8 now. 29-21. And it's as big a spread as we've had all night. 10:30 to go in the first half. Here's Anthony Black looking for Franz in the post. Bounce pass in. He's going at Holland. Thought he felt contact, lobbed it up, missed it, but he got his own rebound. Flipped it over to Bain. He had it stripped, got it back into the corner. 3 ball for Black's no good. Long rebound came to Franz. Magic can't buy a bucket. AB with LeVert stunting at him. Flips it over to Wendell. His jumper's no good. Holy cow. Magic sub 23% shooting from the field. Just can't make anything. As Duren hands the ball right to Wendell Carter Jr., and Dell will dunk it down hard. Duren tried a crossover dribble at half court. It's not really his game. And Wendell, recipient of a gift there, and he'll throw it down. 9 turnovers for Detroit already for 8 Magic points. 6-point Piston lead. Now Duren. Dancing on Wendell. Carter blocked his shot. Beautiful defensive play. Went back to Duren, and then he lost the handle. And a bailout whistle this time as Duren tried a spin move. I mean, Jalen Duren is fancying himself Cade Cunningham right now, and he just got bailed out. First he dribbled it off Wendell's foot at half court. And then he lost it twice trying to attack the basket that time, but they'll call Dell on the reach-in. Pistons inbound. Here's Karis LeVert up top. Gets to the free throw line. Wendell gets the hand up, and he'll bank a jumper up and in. And so Karis LeVert's second made field goal of the night. Detroit back up 8 now, 31-23, but 9:15 to play here in the first half. AB walking it up. Jenkins checking him. Black goes left. Sends it up top for Wendell. He'll run the handoff set, looking for Bain. Flips it over to him. Dez on the right wing now. Going at Javonte Green. Back up top, Wendell around the horn. They've got Kane in the corner. Ball fake. He was stripped by Green, and Duren comes up with the steal. Javonte Green is everywhere defensively right now. He is a pest. Jenkins going to try a step-back three. That's no good. Green comes flying in. He and Duren collided, and the ball bounced off of one of them. It's Magic basketball. Sorry, not Duren. It was Holland and Javonte Green. And they're both good to go. Both those guys play hard. They bring it. And Javonte Green, holy smokes, dude is everywhere. Hadn't taken a shot, and he has impacted the game. 2 steals in 8 minutes, 2 boards. He's a +3 on the floor. But it just feels like he's wrecking everything. He's doing his best Jalen impression right now. Suggs trying to check into the game. They're going to tell him to hold up. And the Magic will bring it 94 with 8:45 to play here in the first half. Down 8. This is AB going at Jenkins. Boy, he got bumped his entire way to the basket. Now Tyler Ford and Eddie Malloy are going to confer real quick. The foul will be on Jenkins. And it's going to be a gather as well. AB will shoot 2. First personal on Dennis Jenkins. Black will head to the free throw line. His first is up and good. Magic 7 of 10 at the stripe. Detroit 0 for 2. AB's played 10 minutes. Second free throw is good. Give him 4 points. 2 for 2 at the stripe. Magic back within 6 now. It's 31-25. Jenkins up top. Duren sets a screen for him. Now they get it to Duren on the short roll. He's at the elbow. He's going to try to attack Wendell. Just muscles one up onto the rim. Missed it. And now they're fighting for the rebound. Jalen dug it out. Suggs flying up the floor. Throws a lob for Kane, and he dunks it down hard. Came down hard as well. Had his legs taken out from underneath him. A scary stumble. And they're going to call a shooting foul. The bucket counts, and the foul's on Javonte Green. Trying to get a good look here. Green, I think, just ran in to Kane's legs. I don't know if they're going to review it for a flagrant foul. It doesn't look like they're going to. They will just rule it a shooting foul, and Jamal Cain pops up. He's going to get a free throw out of it. I think that's the right call. It didn't look like Javonte Green tried or did anything sort of extraneous in order to make contact with Kane's legs. He missed the free throw anyways. Now Jenkins flying up the floor. He'll go into the corner for LeVert. His three's no good. Wendell steps in, rips the rebound away from 2 Pistons. Now Paolo in the open floor. Green got back quickly. He's checking Banchero up top. He going to try to body him up. No, he'll flip it over to Suggs on the right wing. He's going at Jenkins. Closed off at the free throw line. Into the corner for Black. LeVert checking him. Now cross court back to Suggs on the left wing. He's got Holland in front of him. He's got to force something up. Can't. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. And that turnover will be charged to Jalen, but that's just good Pistons defense there. The Magic really struggling to get those paint touches right now. Well, into 1 of 10 from three-point range here in the first half. Just 9 of 34 from the field, and still down just 4. This thing's been a rock fight. Pistons have cooled off as well. They're down to 45% shooting after shooting better than 50% in the first quarter. Here's Robinson. Tries a lob inside for Duren. Hill do a little escape dribble and get to a running right-handed hook shot and flips it up and in. His first field goal make of the night. 33-27 Detroit with 7:15 remaining here in the second quarter. Jalen enters to Banchero on the left block. Closed off by Duren. Sends it over to AB. Now he'll reset in the post. Skip pass over to Jalen. He'll step in for 3. That's up and good. Big pass from Paolo. Big shot from Jalen Suggs. Just the second three-point make of the night for the Magic. Jalen's got 10 points. He's the game's high scorer. And the Magic back within 3. Now Jenkins had it knocked away by Suggs. Kane comes up with the steal, pitches ahead to Paolo, and he dribbled it off his knee. And Duran was closing in on him, and Kane's just got to take that one himself. I don't think Paolo was waiting on it. And we'll get a timeout. 6:46 to play in the first half. 3-point Pistons lead. That was the 8th turnover of the night for the Magic. Detroit's already coughed it up 10 times. So it has been sloppy, and the shooting hadn't been great. Kind of what we expected. The defense has been on 11 for both teams so far today. Magic down 33-30, 6:46 to play before halftime. We're right back to Detroit in just a moment on the Magic Audio Network.
Here we go. Down by 2. Just need another 3.
Let's go, Magic!
He got it off. That's good.
Yes! Let's go!
Free Small Frosty Classic.
Let's go, Magic!
The Magic scored their 10th free, which means you score a Small Frosty Classic free with purchase. Head to any participating Wendy's within 48 hours of the game to get yours. Because the only thing smoother than our shooting is a Frosty. Limited time only.
Introducing the Summit Broadband Promise. We're focused on fiber, Florida, and you. That means ultra-fast, reliable fiber internet built for the way Florida lives, works, and connects. And when you need us, our local teams are here, 24/7, 365. At Summit Broadband, it's not just about faster internet, it's a better experience every step of the way. Learn more at summitbb.com/promise, official partner of the Orlando Magic.
When the Orlando Magic are raining threes, you don't want rain coming through your roof. That's where Eustace Roofing comes in. We are a proud official partner of the Orlando Magic with an office right in College Park. Locked in on serving Orlando homeowners. From sudden storms to season-long protection, we've got your home covered. No missed assignments, no leaks, because championships start at home, and so does peace of mind. Schedule your free roof analysis at eustaceroofing.com. Eustace Roofing. Orlando built, Orlando trusted.
Sherry, what have you done to your hair?
What do you mean? Does it not look good?
It doesn't look good. It looks freaking amazing. I can't believe how thick and healthy it looks. Oh, I must know your secret.
No secret. It's hair volume from New Nordic.
Hair volume, huh? Well, it certainly lives up to its name. Your hair has never looked so thick. It is gorgeous.
Available as a tablet or delicious gummy, Hair Volume is available online at Amazon and NewNordicUSA.com, or find Hair Volume in the hair care aisle at your local CVS.
Could be first team to 50 wins out there in Michigan tonight. We have ourselves a good old-fashioned rock fight. Game 2, kind of figured that might be the case. 33-30, the Pistons holding on to a 3-point lead. 6:46 left to play before we get to the halftime break. Right now, we're going to break for 10 seconds on the Magic Audio Network.
WYGM Orlando, WJRR HD2, Cocoa Beach, Orlando, an iHeartRadio station. Guaranteed human.
Welcome back to the D. Jake Chapman here with you. Magic Pistons, Game 2. Detroit up 3 right now, 33-30 with 6:46 to play before halftime. Coach Pete Taylor will take you through the halftime report. We'll have your full first half stats. Probably check in on the rest of the NBA playoffs, opening round. Whole lot of interesting outcomes last night. Just one other game here tonight. Oklahoma and Phoenix, Game 2. And the Pistons start out with the basketball here out of the timeout. It's Isaiah Stewart. Cade Cunningham's back out there. Duncan Robinson, Sar Thompson, and Tobias Harris. Here's Cade up top. Had a heck of a first quarter. He finds Duncan Robinson, going to launch a 3. Missed it. Paolo went up high, took the rebound away from Isaiah Stewart, and then Harris took it away from him. And a fresh 24 for Detroit. Cunningham tries another 3, missed that one. Paolo cleanly grabs the rebound this time and finds Jalen Suggs. Jalen's going to bring it. And Suggs looking for Banchero. Thompson poked it away, but couldn't save it out of bounds. And so 13 on the shot clock in the Magical setup. Right to our left here. 5 on the floor for Coach Mosley. Goga, Jamal, Paolo, Jalen, and Tristan da Silva. Suggs looking, still looking. Goes for Bataze, top of key. He'll hand it over to Jalen. And set a screen, Suggs rolls right. Looking for Goga on the roll, picks up his dribble, throws a screamer at Tristan, and that's going to be a turnover. Magic spacing is kind of a mess right now, and you got to give the Pistons all the credit in the world. They are packing the paint, they are physical, they're handsy, and the Magic just got to stay locked in, keep executing or trying to execute offensively. Almost 5 seconds on the inbound there for Robinson, but he got it into Harris. Harris just barely got across the timeline. Shot clock's already down to 12 here. Cunningham just initiated. They'll go to Thompson at the elbow. He carves out a little space, tries a runner, missed it. Kane tips the rebound. It goes right to Duncan Robinson. You got to squeeze that one. Now up top for Cunningham. Shot clock at 8, and it's going to be an offensive foul. They'll get Thompson on the illegal screen here as Jamal Kane ended up on his rear. 11th turnover for Detroit. The Magic have coughed it up 10 times themselves. It's either a really ugly offensive game or a really well-played defensive game right now. But both teams really struggling to put points on the board, and this is sort of what we expected. 5:30 to play first half. It's 33-30. This is Paolo going at Ron Holland this time. And they're going to get Holland on the reach-in foul here, and Banchero is going to get a couple free throws. And boy, Paolo has been very aggressive tonight. 3 of 7 from the fields. Hasn't been too inefficient. 3 turnovers, and those have pretty much all come from being stripped and hammered at the rim. Banchero's first free throw rolls home. P 23, 9, and 4 the other night. He was 5 of 7 at the free throw line in game 1. Averages 27.6 points per game in his young playoff career. This is 14th playoff game, and that is top 10 all time. Both free throws good. Magic 10 of 14 at the stripe. Detroit still 0 for 2 here in the first half. Orlando down a point as Cunningham tries a leaner. He missed it. Rebound to Kane. Here comes Jalen. Magic looking for just their second lead of the basketball game here in the first half as Holland is going to get hit with a blocking foul here, and they don't like it. J.B. Bickerstaff leading the charge, letting James Capers know how they feel about it. And that's going to be the 4th team foul here in the second quarter. As they inbound quickly, this is Tristan in the corner. He'll step in for a little leaner. Can't get that one to go. Need that one. Rebound Stewart. Now Cunningham flying up the floor. Gives it to Robinson. He got by Tristan. His runner at the rim is no good. Stewart, though, the offensive rebound, and he'll flip it up and in. Detroit back up 3 with 4:40 to play here in the first half. Reinforcements checking in a moment. Desmond Bain, Franz Wagner come to the table right in front of me. This is Banchero up top. Jab step, flips it over to Jalen. He'll try a 3 right in front of us, and he stuck that one. Jalen Suggs has made all 3 of the Magic's 3-point makes here in the first half. We're tied at 35. Suggs with 13 points, 4 of 8 from the field, 3 of 5, 3-point range. He's got 5 boards, 4 assists, too. Quite the first half for Jalen. Now Cunningham. But it just looks like he's moving so slow at his own pace out there, but he's going to draw a foul here on Goga. Or, excuse me, yeah, it is on Vitaze. As Cade just kind of dribbled in, is just doing everything under his own speed and was able to get Goga leaning and draw the shooting foul. First free throw is up and good for Cunningham. That's his first free throw attempt of the night and make of the night. As Jamal Kane, Tristan Da Silva take a seat. Good minutes from those two. And Franz and Dez check back in. It's the starters on the floor with Goga in place of Wendell right now for Coach Mosley. Cunningham will split the pair at the free throw line. Keeps him at 10 points in 13 minutes here in the first half. And keeps the Pistons lead at 1. This is Jalen up top. He's looking for Banchero. Duncan Robinson poked it away. Paolo had to go into the backcourt to get it, but now he's got a running start. Going at Robinson. Gets to the left hand. He's fouled hard. He muscles it up and in and one. And Robinson got dislodged, and on his way down, he just grabbed at Banchero's jersey. And if the Pistons want to check Paolo with Duncan Robinson, feel free. Banchero, 10 points, 4 assists, 3 boards here in the first half. He's played 14 minutes. And I'll head to the free throw line here. And that one rims out. Magic leading points to the free throw line. They're 10 of 15 here in the first half, but their lead is 1. 3:40 to play in quarter number 2. Cunningham up top with the rock. Now Jalen switches out onto him. He'll back down. Boy, Suggs stripped him and then ended up in the front row. Paolo looking down the Magic bench like that one might be worth challenging. I don't think Coach Mosley is gonna. Foul's going to be on Suggs, his first, and Cunningham back at the stripe. Cunningham shot 81% the free throw line this season. For his career, 84%. And in the playoffs, 85%. He had 14 of Detroit's 34 paint points the other night. And he and Nikola Jokic, the only 2 players in the regular season, averaged 23 points and 9 assists. Split the pair. Did Cade. Pistons 2 of 6 at the stripe here in the first half. We're tied at 37. Paolo on the left wing. Flips it over to Bane. Green stabbing at the ball. Bane secures it. Flips it over to Gogan. Now it's Franz. Into the corner. Jalen on the skip pass. No dip 3, and it's no good. Rebound came down to Robinson, and he'll bring it up the far sideline. 3:05 to play here in quarter number 2. And now we've got Stewart and Suggs fighting underneath the basket, and they're going to get Jalen on the shove. Second personal in as many minutes on Suggs. And Jalen letting James Capers hear it. He's saying, I can read his lips, Stewart was grabbing my throat. And he might have a point because J.B. Bickerstaff pretty quickly got Stewart out of the game, which is just good coaching. Lindell going to check back in, as does Duran. Goga gets a blow. Starters out there for Coach Mosley. And the Pistons will set up here. Tobias Harris up top. Finds Cade left wing. Franz checking him this time. Ball fake, Cunningham. Wagner pokes it out of bounds. And the Pistons will have to set up in the corner with 5 on the shot clock. And we're going to get a timeout. Even at 37 with 2:53 remaining before halftime. Magic with a 1-0 series lead on the Detroit Pistons, but it has been a rock fight to the utmost extent so far. The Magic shooting 30.8% from the field here in the first half, and Detroit 42%. They're 3 of 13 from three-point range. Tied at 37, less than 3 to play first half. We're back to Detroit in just a moment on the Magic Audio Network.
Mark Anajar. I'm Glenn Levine. I'm Ellie Anajar. And we're Anajar and Levine. Experience the Anajar and Levine difference by calling us with any of your legal needs. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation and take back control of your life. In Office Orlando.
Skip the spring cleaning and sell your home hassle-free with the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. Hi, this is Mark Spain, and our guaranteed offer is the easiest way to sell your home. With the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate, you can bypass the market, receive the strongest cash offer in the industry, and close in as little as 21 days. Trust the top real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home fast and for maximum value. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
96.9 The Game wants to help upgrade your home with the Central Florida Dream Home Mini Makeover. Visit 969thegame.com and enter for your chance to win incredible prizes like $2,500 towards interior or exterior painting from We Paint Everything, a new AC system, solar system, or Tesla Powerwall from Solar Installers. No purchase necessary. Give your home the upgrade it deserves with the Dream Home Makeover. Get Get all the details and enter to win the Central Florida Dream Home Mini Makeover now at 969thegame.com.
Catch the 96.9 The Game Street Team, powered by Farrah and Farrah, Orlando's personal injury attorneys at events throughout Central Florida, for your chance to win prizes and tickets to upcoming events. For a complete listing of events, go to 969thegame.com/events.
Indeed presents hires you can't afford to get wrong, like a cybersecurity engineer at a publicly traded company.
We've been hacked! They're through our firewall!
How is that even possible?
They got my password.
Please don't tell me your password was password.
It's actually password 1.
This is a job for sponsored jobs. This is what happens when you don't sponsor your job on Indeed. Next time, get matched with quality candidates with Indeed sponsored jobs. Visit Indeed.com/hire now and sponsor your job today.
The NBA playoffs are here, and now you can trade every game on Kalshi. Los Angeles is trading at 18% to take the series against Houston. That means a $100 trade pays out $525 with a win. On Kalshi, you're trading against other people in a live market. No house and no odds maker. And as the odds move, you can buy in and out anytime throughout the postseason. For a limited time, download the Kalshi app. Use code PROVE to get $10 when you trade 10. Kalshi, Kalshi. Trade on anything.
This basketball game, both teams jockeying for position. A lot of physicality out there in Michigan, as we figured there would be. 37 all, 2:53 left to play in the first half. Jake?
Okay, BK, many thanks to you. Yeah, both teams not shooting it great here in quarter number 2. The Pistons 5 of 18 from the field. The Magic 5 of 13 from the field. 6 turnovers for Orlando here in the second quarter as well, but we're tied at 37. 2:53 to play before halftime. They'll try a lob out of the timeout for Jalen Duren. He went up high, brought it down, and then laid it up and in. Wendell shaking his head back down the floor. And Jalen Duren, his second field goal maker of the night. 4 points, 4 boards. Magic have kept him pretty well in check once again here throughout the first half. Now Paolo going at Robinson. Felt the hand taking away his shooting space and just forced the issue. Went up, fouled, straight to the free throw line. Foul on Robinson is his second. Magic 10 of 15 at the free throw line so far tonight. And the Pistons 2 of 6. And it was the reverse in game 1. First free throw is no good. Magic got to start knocking down these free throws. Paolo 2 of 6. And those are the type of margins we're talking about. You got to be buttoned up. You're going to steal this game out on the road. Banchero splits the pair. Magic back down 1 now, 39-38. We got 2:30 remaining here in the second quarter. Cunningham to initiate. He'll flip it over to Harris on the left wing. Banchero checking him. Harris picked up his dribble. Still looking. Finds Duren, now right back to Tobias on the left wing. Going at Wendell, sweeping left to right across the lane. That's his money shot. He got the hook to go. Tobias, 6 points, 4 boards in the first half. Magic back down 3. Paolo, double comes. He sends it up top for Bane. Open, look for 3, and he cashed that one in. Jamal Mosley knew it from the time the shot went up. 4th triple of the first half for the Magic. We're tied at 41 once more. Minute 50 to play here in the second quarter. This is Cade up top. Bane picks him up on the switch. Going right to left is Cunningham. Got to the hook shot once more and flipped it up and in. And the paint points starting to add up here for Detroit. 30-16 in their favor here in the first half. Magic back down 2. Bane going at Robinson once more. Draws another reach-in foul. Duncan Robinson wondering, what can I do? Get better at defense. Third personal on Robinson. Bane will head to the stripe here. And Bane's first free throw rims out. Man. Kevin Herter is going to check in. And Robinson checks out. Second free throw for Bane, up and good. Magic 63% at the free throw line. in the first half. On 19 tries, only 12 makes. And you're going to have to tighten that up in the second half, I think, if you want to steal a win. Still down just one with 1:18 to go here in the second quarter. Cunningham, this time is going at Wendell. Got right back to the hook and flipped it up and in. Magic have no answers right now for Cade Cunningham at all. 6 of 10 from the field. He's got 15 points, and it's like he's just playing one-on-none out there. Jalen, that's a strong take there. He bounced off Duren, got to the left hand, and kissed it off the glass. And when the Magic attack the bucket, good things are happening. Now Cunningham back the other way. He'll go inside out. Herder's got an open look for three. Couldn't knock it down. Harris tried to put back dunk. He couldn't get that to go. Duren ended up with the ball, and they're going to call Paolo, I think, for taking the ball. It looked like, nope, they're going to get Wendell on a shove. Banchero ended up with the basketball. The foul on Dell is his third, and Goga will check in here for the final 45.7. And Wendell arguing his case with Eddie Malloy. Eddie always listens, smiles, nods, and then explains why you're wrong. And that's what that makes a great official. Free throw was good for Duren. The Pistons 3 of 7. The free throw line here in the first half. Second free throw rims out. Goga the rebound. I think Coach Mosley telling him, don't go 2 for 1 right now. We'll see if that pans out. Jalen up top. He's looking for Paolo on the roll. Suggs going to jack a 3 off bounce. Off the front of the rim, no good. But the offensive board tracked down by Desmond Bane. Shows what I know. They flipped it over to Franz. He's attacking. Got to the left hand. He's fouled hard by Javonte Green. And 2 free throws coming here for Wagner. Boy, everything Javonte Green does, he does it hard. And if he's not on your team, he's probably very irritating. That foul on Green, his second in 14 minutes. Here's Franz shooting 2 free throws. His first is money. So the Magic have shot 20 free throws in the first half. 11 have come here in the second quarter already, with another one coming right now for Franz. Wagner, 19 points the other night. 11 of them came in the fourth. He makes both freebies. Tied at 46 once more. 26.7 seconds on the game clock here. And about 3 seconds separating game and shot as we wrap up the second quarter. Cunningham all alone up top with Franz Wagner in front of him. Green comes to set the screen. Cunningham rolls right. Now Bane picks him up. Shot clock down to 5. Here comes the double. Cunningham picks up his dribble, gets it to Green. He lost the handle. Goga the steal. They'll pitch ahead to Franz. He's going to pull a 3 at the horn. It's flat, and we'll head to the halftime locker room. So we end the first half the way we started it, tied. And I think all things considered, you got to be pretty happy with where you're at right now. If you're an Orlando Magic team that shot 32.6% from the field, turned the ball over 10 times, just 4 of 16 from three-point range, and you left 7 points at the free throw line. To have all of those things working against you and to still be even here at halftime, it's pretty good. Detroit shot 21% from the field. They were 45% from the field, 21% from three-point range, and they coughed the ball up 12 times for 10 Magic points. They're led by Cade Cunningham. Who else? He had 15. Jalen Suggs with 15 points for the Magic. He got 11 from Paolo Banchero as well. He had 5 assists as well. So here we are, even at 46 at the break. PK's got your halftime report, your full first half stats, and a playoff update across the NBA, I would assume, coming up with Brandon Kravitz on the halftime report. Even at 46, Game 2 here in Detroit. BK in the halftime report coming up on the Magic Audio Network.
In Central Florida, Pal Campo Restaurant brings you the true taste of Puerto Rico. Come enjoy our delicious dishes like mofongo, arroz manposteado, our juicy churrasco, the impressive chuleta can, our house sangria, and mojitos that will transport you straight to the island of enchantment. Plus, our meats are 100% organic with no hormones. Pal Campo Restaurant, the best Puerto Rican atmosphere across our 4 locations: Orlando, Tampa, Lake Mary, and Dr. Phillips. For more information, visit palcamporestaurant.com.
Orlando Magic fans, are you ready to feel like magic? Xwell, the official wellness spa of the Orlando Magic, just opened our very first Orlando location. Come experience refreshing facials, seamless waxing, and medical-grade skincare products, all designed to help you look and feel your best. Right now, new guests get a free eyebrow wax or 25% off any service. Visit xwell.com today or call 407-558-3221 to schedule your reservation and see where magic meets wellness.
Don't miss the Magic's tip-off on game day when you reserve parking in advance with Park Mobile. Fans can reserve parking before games to guarantee a spot at Kia Center. Book your spot at magic.parkmobile.io. You can filter parking lots by specific needs like covered parking, handicap, and oversized vehicles. So the next time you want to cheer on the Orlando Magic at home, reserve a parking spot in advance for a winning game day experience. Park Mobile, a smarter way to park.
Magic fans, save all season long at Take 5 Oil Change. Just wear your Orlando Magic gear and save 25% on your oil change. No technical fouls, no overtime. Just drive in, stay in your car, and roll out. You'll be game day ready in 10 minutes flat. Staying on top of your car care shouldn't put you on the bench. Take 5 makes it as easy as a layup. Visit take5.com to find a location near you. Offer valid through June 1st, 2026. Terms and conditions apply. Valid only at participating locations. Get ready to score big with a getaway at Caribe Royale Orlando. Book now and save 15%, plus receive a $25 daily dining credit. Make your vacation a slam dunk with spacious suites, family-friendly villas, and pet-friendly fun for your whole team. Fuel up at 8 dining spots, including Stadium Club. Take the shot down our 75-foot water slide, unwind by the waterfall, or play hard on our sport court. Book today at CaribeRoyale.com.
Banchero up top. Jab step, flips it over to Jalen. He'll try a 3 right in front of us, and he stuck that one. Jalen Suggs has made all 3 of the Magic's 3-point makes here in the first half. We're tied at 35.
Where would we be without Jalen Suggs and his 3-ball? 3 of 7 from long range for Suggs. The Magic only have 4 made threes as we welcome you into the Magic Halftime Report, presented by City National Bank. Your score all knotted at 46. Welcome in. Brandon Kravitz here with you, taking you through all the details you need to know from the first half of action. The Magic looking to really put the Pistons on their heels by stealing a second game in Detroit before the season, or the series rather, flies south to our neck of the woods in Orlando. You figured that the Pistons would come out all cranked up, and that's exactly what happened. The Magic didn't grab hold of a lead until there was a minute 50 left in the first quarter. Detroit was perhaps a little too charged up as they turned the ball over 8 times in the opening frame, but they did block 7 shots in the first quarter as well. That's the most blocks that they've had in any quarter this season, and that speaks to their level of urgency tonight. The Magic were icy out of the gate, 0 of 7 from the start. That's from the field. Until they made their first basket. And how about 1 of 9 from deep to get us going as well? If not for Jalen Suggs, and you heard that 3-ball right there and his proficiency from long range, I don't know where we'd be. The whistles have been flying, both teams trying to match each other's physicality, and it has led to an ultra-low-scoring first half. You'd be hard-pressed to find another game that's as low-scoring as this one through the first 2 quarters throughout the course of the NBA postseason so far. 46 points apiece. And as Jake Chapman mentioned before we took that break, all things considered, I think you've got to be pleased with the first 2 quarters of action, the way that the Pistons have played defensively, the way that Cade Cunningham, who scored 15 points, has really gotten going. The Magic not really having many answers for him offensively. We are also setting up for a hell of a finish if this keeps up, because right now we got a game that's all knotted and 2 teams that are having a really hard time really gaining control of this basketball game. Both teams struggling to shoot the long ball. The Magic 25% from three-point range. The Pistons 21% from deep. They've only made 3 from long range. The Magic have made 4, so not much of a difference there. The Pistons have already nearly matched their points in the paint from Game 1. They had 34 points in the painted area in Game 1. They've got 32 already with 2 quarters left to go. The bench for the Magic has been incredibly inefficient so far. Only 2 makes, period, from that bench group. Anthony Black, 1 made from the field with 4 tries, and Jamal Cain, 1 which was on a lob and a scary finish for him, but he was able to bounce up and shoot a free throw. 4 points for AB, 2 for Tristan Da Silva, 2 for Goga Batadze, 2 for Jamal Cain, 0 for Tristan Da Silva. So you want to see that bench unit at least provide a little bit of a spark when they get that opportunity. Great job on Jalen Duren tonight, though. I thought for sure that he was going to come back and be an absolute monster after the Magic bottled him up. It's hard to stop a guy like that 2 games in a row, but the Magic have done a good job once again. He's just 2 of 5 from the field and has grabbed 5 rebounds, dished out 3 assists, 5 points for him. He's made a bit of an impact, but not nearly what he is capable of. It's for the Magic starters. Jalen Suggs leads the way. He's got 15 points on 5 of 11 shooting, 3 of 7 from long range. Paolo Banchero, 4 of 8 from the field. A nice efficient outing for him so far. 11 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, but 3 turnovers. So you like to see that get cleaned up a bit. 1 steal as well. He's a +7 in the box. Game all knotted at 46. We'll continue to break it down in a moment. You're listening to Magic Basketball.
Orlando Magic fans, Streamlabs makes water leak detection feel like magic. With Streamlabs, you get real-time leak alerts sent right to your phone, so you can stop leaks before they become big problems and major headaches. Discover water leak protection from your home from the brand trusted by the Orlando Magic. And don't let leaks steal your game. Visit StreamLabsWater.com and protect your home with Streamlabs today. Use promo code SLMAGIC for a 25% discount.
RingCentral's AI receptionist uses voice AI to answer on the first ring, so you'll never miss a call again. In just a few minutes, you can personalize your own AI receptionist to answer questions, route calls, schedule appointments, and even send texts in multiple languages. Plus, it's easy to scale. Create unlimited AI receptionists across any phone system. It's all powered by one reliable platform for effortless AI communications. See for yourself at ringcentral.com. RingCentral, voice of your business.
Hey, Dante, what's your favorite thing about a Magic win?
No brainer, Jake. 50% off at papajohns.com the day after every Magic win. Magic win and fans win with Papa John's because they get 50% off their entire online order.
And it's so simple. Just enter the promo code MAGICWIN when you order online at papajohns.com.
And now you won't miss a shot because you can track your order live with Papa Track.
Papa John's Pizza, official pizza of your Orlando Magic. Valid online only, not valid with any other discounts. Delivery fee and taxes extra and not subject to discount offer.
At VyStar Credit Union, you inspire us to go the extra mile to meet your financial needs. That's why we offer Magic fans more banking options like better rates and no hidden fees. Our team is also dedicated to making the communities we serve stronger, volunteering our time and talents while donating millions to local nonprofits. VyStar Credit Union, official credit union of the Orlando Magic. Visit VyStarCU.org and go Magic.
Don't miss the Magic's tip-off on game day when you reserve parking in advance with Park Mobile. Fans can reserve parking before games to guarantee a spot at Kia Center. Book your spot at magic.parkmobile.io. You can filter parking lots by specific needs like covered parking, handicap, and oversized vehicles. So the next time you want to cheer on the Orlando Magic at home, reserve a parking spot in advance for a winning game day experience. Park Mobile, a smarter way to park.
Cade rolling left. Paolo picks him up. Now he rolls back right. Gets to the elbow. His jumper's up and good. He's just always playing at his own speed, and game just comes so easily to Cade Cunningham. He's something special.
A nice first half for the Pistons star. He played 17 minutes, 6 of 10 from the field, just 1 of 4 from long range, knocked down 2 at the stripe. He's got 15 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. He got 3 turnovers on top of it. The Magic need to continue to take advantage of that. 10 turnovers, or 12 for Detroit so far. That's turned into 10 points for the Magic. I think you'll take it if Cade Cunningham is the only guy that's going off. That was essentially the formula to winning in game 1. It's still frustrating when you see this guy getting points at will, but he is the most dangerous when he is assisting on buckets left and right, and that we have not seen. He only has 3 dimes so far in the first half. I did a little eavesdropping on the halftime show. Love Charles Barkley, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny, and Ernie. They do a great job. Best in the business on TV. Shaquille O'Neal brought up an interesting point, and one that'd be hard not to agree with, especially if you're a Pistons backer. I don't think we have many of those listening to this broadcast, but a little concerning with the way that they came out. You figure a team that is the 1 seed that lost on their home floor kind of got punked a little bit when you look at that final score being a double-digit victory for the Magic as well. It's not like it came down to the wire, and they're tied here at the half. The Pistons are keeping the Magic in it with their ice-cold shooting, settling for some three-point shots, and we will take it. You keep the Magic in a game like this, and these guys are going to try, and they're going to find a way to take advantage of that. The Magic were one of the best clutch teams in the NBA all season, so you keep Franz and Bane and Paolo Banchero involved in this game. They're going to find a way to win another one in Detroit, Michigan. 46 all, third quarter coming up on the Magic Audio Network.
And that's another bucket for the Magic, putting them over 110 points. You know what that means? It's Big Buford time.
When the Magic score 110 or more points, you win the next day. When you buy a regular price Big Buford combo at Checkers, you get another combo free with your rewards app. That's right, because when the Magic score big, so do you. Let's go!
Available exclusively on the Checkers and Rallies app. See Rewards Wallet in-app for details. Each combo includes medium fries and medium soft drink. Valid at participating Orlando area locations only while supplies last. Offer may not be available via third-party delivery services.
Since 1927, Gallagher has been serving the communities where we live and work. We partner with businesses of every size to provide insurance, risk management, and benefit solutions that prepare them for what's next. Whether you're on Main Street or across the globe, we're ready to help you take on any challenge. As a proud partner of the Orlando Magic, we bring that same commitment to Orlando and all of Florida, dedicated to partnering with you to face the future with confidence. Learn more at ajg.com. Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and people strategy partner.
When Magic fans need to make a little magic in their relationship, they always turn to IDC, International Diamond Center. IDC is the exclusive jeweler of the Orlando Magic, where fans, players, and staff go for the best bling for the best value. With showrooms all over Florida, IDC smashes the competition with direct importer prices, a massive selection, the strongest warranties, all the premium designer brands, and a solid reputation for honesty and integrity. Get store hours, locations, and more at shopidc.com. International Diamond Center. Orlando gets engaged.
Introducing the Summit Broadband Promise. We're focused on fiber, Florida, and you. That means ultra-fast, reliable fiber internet built for the way Florida lives, works, and connects. And when you need us, our local teams are here, 24/7, 365. At Summit Broadband, it's not just about faster internet, it's a better experience every step of the way. Learn more at summitbb.com/promise. Official partner of the Orlando Magic.
Feel the energy of the crowd, the roar of every slam dunk, and the electric atmosphere Orlando Magic basketball can deliver. Each game at the Kia Center brings non-stop action, intensity, and excitement. Join other Magic fans as they cheer, celebrate, and experience every thrilling moment live. With fun for all ages, you and your loved ones can create magic memories together. Don't wait. Reserve your seats today at orlandomagic.com and get ready to make it magic.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
That's going to do it for us here with the Magic Halftime Report presented by City National Bank. We got a new ball game, folks. 46 apiece as the third quarter set to get underway in Detroit, Michigan. Let's kick you back to Jake Chapman.
Okay, Brandon Kravitz, thank you very much. Kind of what we expected, I guess, as we approach this series. Two tough-minded teams, two defensive-minded teams, and two very physical teams. It can get very difficult on the other to place the orange thing in the cylinder. 32% shooting for the Magic, 4 of 16 from the field in that first half. The Pistons, not much better, 3 of 14 from three-point range. That's 21%. They were 45% from the field, but the Magic scored 11 more points at the free throw line, and that evens things out. Pistons with 8 block shots in that first quarter, which, by the way, 7 block shots in that first quarter, finished with 8 for the half. It's the most in the postseason since the play-by-play era began. It's back in 1998, so a record-setting first quarter as far as block shots go for Detroit. And you could tell they were protecting that rim come hell or high water. That was the game plan in the first half. And that's part of the reason the Magic shot 21 free throws, but it's also how you end up with 8 first-half blocks. Third quarter is underway. Pistons bringing it right to left, and here we go. Jalen Duren up top. They swing it right wing. That's Asar Thompson. Jalen jumping in front of him. Now it's Robinson up top, back to Thompson. He's going to go at Banchero. Dumped it off for Tobias. He'll get to the free throw line. His fadeaway jumper's up and good. Harris knocks down a midi to open up the third, and Detroit up 2. Comes Jalen Suggs. He was man of the hour in the first half. 15 points for Jalen, 5 boards, 3 assists as well. And going to get a bucket here. They'll call an offensive foul as Bain and Asar Thompson collided. The shot went up and in. Coach Mosley trying to figure out exactly how Dez was whistled for that. They ruled that he kicked his leg out, and evidently he did. No argument from our side. Past a few cross words, and now they're going to get Franz on a defensive foul. He was holding down Jalen Duren as they tried to enter it into the post. So 2 quick fouls on the Magic in the first 48 seconds of basketball here in the third. We'll keep an eye on that. There's Cade Cunningham. A little inside-out dribble. Stops on the baseline. His jumper's up and good. A couple mid-range jumpers for Detroit. And then Harris almost stole the inbounds pass, but Franz snatches it up. 50-46 Pistons, early third. Jalen up top. Thompson crawling into the ball. Got those long arms spread out in front of Suggs. Now he rolls right, does Jalen. Harris picks him up. 3 ball off the bounce is way off. Rebound came down to Duren. Cunningham probing as he walks it up. Franz fighting over screens to stay in front. Cunningham rolls left, gets to the elbow. Jump stop, dumps it off for Jalen Duren, and quick little 6-0 start for the Pistons. It's 52-46, early third. Magic still looking for their first second-half points. Feels like Detroit getting what they want offensively here in the early going in the second half. Robinson crawling into Desmond Bain's dribble. Bain recovers. He's going to go at Duncan Robinson. Backing down, and he threw it away. Cunningham to steal, and he is on the break. Looked like he bobbled the basketball, took about 6 steps, threw it up and in, and one. And this place is rocking. First 2 minutes of the third quarter. It's an 8-0 Detroit run, and a free throw coming, and Coach Mosley is going to take time. So Cunningham looked like he bobbled the basketball and took several steps, but they'll rule that it was poked away and he was just recovering possession. He's going to have a free throw when we come back. 10:01 to play, third quarter here. Little Caesars Arena in Detroit, Michigan. 54-46. The Pistons on an 8-0 heater out of the halftime locker room. Free throw coming for Cade Cunningham when we return on the Magic Audio Network.
If you're the victim of a car crash, never rush to settle with the insurance companies and never settle for just any attorney. Demand Anajar Levine. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation. and take back control of your life.
In Office Orlando.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party.
I just got another NBA offer from Hard Rock Bet.
A Hard Rock Bet promo at the Hard Rock Bet Party? That is so meta.
That's not meta. That's Meta World Peace. Meta. Tell them about Hard Rock Bet.
Hard Rock Bet has it all. Live odds for every NBA game, every player prop, same game parlays, you name it. It's the only place I play these days.
Okay, now that is meta.
Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us.
Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about your gambling? Call or text 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
Skip the spring cleaning and sell your home hassle-free with the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. Hi, this is Mark Spain, and our guaranteed offer is the easiest way to sell your home. With the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate, you can bypass the market, receive the strongest cash offer in the industry, and close in as little as 21 days. Trust the top real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home fast and for maximum value. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
In a motorcycle accident, the details make all the difference.
Was the driver who hit you not paying attention?
Were there hazardous road conditions?
Were there eyewitnesses?
We don't depend on the accident report because it's not admissible in court. We conduct our own investigation.
And we know doctors who can testify to how the injuries will affect you for the rest of your life to try and get you the money that you'll need to take care of yourself. Farah and Farah.
Orlando.
You could win once-in-a-lifetime can't buy Artist experiences at the brand new iHeartRadio Theater Orlando, powered by Sunwave Energy. We're talking VIP access, exclusive performances, and unforgettable moments. Enter now for your chance to win at XL1067.com.
We've got hand-to-hand combat out in Michigan tonight. First half saw more personal fouls than assists. Just give you an idea of what we're looking at. But this has been all Pistons so far in the third quarter. 8-0 run to get us going. 54-46 is the score. 10:01 left to play in quarter number 3. Let's kick you back to Jake Chapman.
Okay, BK, thank you very much. Detroit just playing Pistons basketball a little bit better than we are right now. And Pistons basketball and Magic basketball tend to look a lot alike. Both teams are at their best. It is physical, it's aggressive, and it is a defensive back-and-forth battle. And that's what we saw in the first half. Got to give Detroit a lot of credit. Came out through the first punch here in the third quarter. Magic aren't necessarily backing down. They just got to kind of stay at it. Cade Cunningham, 19 minutes, 8 of 12 from the field. And that free throw up and good. He's got 20 points now on the night, 4 boards, 4 assists. He's been a monster. And the 9-0 Pistons run has been the difference here early third quarter. 55-46 the count. Robinson reaching in on Suggs. Looked like he caught him in the face. Jalen comes off and flips it over to Franz. He's going at Harris. Thompson doubled down, ripped it away from him. Another turnover. That makes the third so far here in the third quarter. Cade Cunningham will launch a 3. That one's off. Harris, though, the offensive rebound. Flips it over to Robinson. He's got a good look for 3. That one's in and out, no good. Back tap. Touch the Magic last. Going to be Pistons basketball. And that's first priority is start securing some of these defensive boards here. 32-27 rebounding advantage for Detroit, and they now have more offensive rebounds than the Magic, 12 of them for 11 second-chance points. Magic have 11 offensive boards for just 4 second-chance points. Here's Tobias Harris. Got to the runner, flipped it up and in, and this thing's getting out of hand. Pistons taking control out of the halftime locker room. They've rattled off an 11-0 run, and it's 57-46. 9 minutes to go, third quarter. Paolo up top, takes a screen from Dez, gets it to him. Ball fake, he's going to try a 3 straight away. That's up and good. Desmond Bane's second made triple of the night. Let's try to get that man rolling a little bit. 2 of 5 from three-point range, 2 of 8 from the field. Magic back within 8 now. Duren on the roll, dumped it off for Thompson. Jalen got trucked by Jalen Duren. No offensive foul or nothing. 59-49, 10-point Pistons lead. Bane back the other way. Left wing for Jalen. They're looking for Franz. He's trying to fight through Harris holding on to him. Now he gets it up top, sends it over to Bain. He waits for the flyby. Another three off bounce is no good. That one took a crawl over the backboard, and they'll rule it out of bounds. Magic 5 of 19 from three-point range tonight. Pistons aren't much better, but they are much better from the field. 26 of 52 for Detroit. The Magic 15 of 46. That's 50% to 32%. Big juncture of the game right here. Can't let this thing balloon too much more. It's 10 right now. This is Jalen Duren up top. He'll hand to Cunningham straight away. Takes a screen. Cunningham stripped, and they're going to call a foul on this. And, I mean, we're talking about physicality on 12 on one end, and then a fingernail scrape is getting whistled down here. That's getting frustrating. This one's on Dell, and it's his fourth. It's the Magic's third team foul in the first 4 minutes. Detroit hasn't committed one yet in the second half. And here come the Pistons back to work. Harris steps in, another midi, and that's up and good. And Detroit getting whatever they want offensively right now. Third quarter has gone 15-3 in the Pistons' favor. And they're starting to separate. 61-49 is your score. Banchero with Duren checking him up top. He's going to try a three. That is an air ball. Magic offense letting the Pistons off the hook right now. 12-point Detroit lead. They got the basketball. Cunningham rolls left. Gets it over to Robinson. Ball fake. He'll try a three off the bounce, and he got it. And Coach knows he's got to take time once more. Pistons rolling early third. They've opened up a 15-point lead. 18-3 is the run with still 7:21 to play. Third quarter here in Detroit. Phone's ringing. Let's see if the Magic pick it up. Down 15 points. Right back to LCA in just a moment on the Magic Audio Network.
Hey, Magic fans, when you're heading out to the Kia Center or anytime you're away from your business, commercial, or residential property, or you have a special event and you want to be sure that you're well protected, contact American Protection Services and Investigations, proud partner of the Orlando Magic. For a full list of our security services, dial 833-4APSI. Over 30 years in the business, your safety is our top priority because your business is our business.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the 2026 Kia Sportage X-Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of October 2025.
Time out. Game time decisions call for big time solutions, especially when it comes to your home. So when it's your time to shine, our residential mortgage team is ready to create a personalized lending experience made to fit your needs and goals. Every mortgage is different because every borrower is unique. That's why City National Bank, the official bank of the Orlando Magic, is here to help you take your best shot. Visit citynational.com for more information. City National Bank is member FDIC equal housing lender.
We'll admit, we've already thrown in the towel on the New Year's resolution.
But one healthy new habit we're sticking with is Active Liver from New Nordic. Did you know your liver works around the clock processing food, sugar, alcohol, and everyday toxins? All things that can really impact your health.
That's why daily support matters. Active Liver is designed to help protect normal liver function and support your body's natural detox process.
Active Liver is available online at Amazon or in stores at CVS, Meijer Grocery, Wegmans, and now at your local GNC.
What's on the line for the Magic in this series? How about a series win? The Magic haven't done that since they swept the Atlanta Hawks in 2010. That is what we're looking for here. Can't do it when you let your opponent go on an 18-3 run to start a quarter. The Pistons are red hot right now. The Magic need to find some semblance of offense. Just 3 points scored since we started the third frame. 7:21 left to go in quarter number 3. 64-49 is your score. Let's kick you back to Jake Chapman.
Yeah, BK, just one made field goal for the Magic on 4 attempts. here in the first 5 minutes and change of the third quarter. Detroit, meanwhile, 8 of 10 from the field. So the Magic just struggling even to get shots off. Turned the ball over 3 times as you see Isaiah Thomas. What's he been doing? Was he playing the 89 Celtics earlier today? Looks like Isaiah. He's trying to take it in on Jalen Duren and Isaiah Stewart. But you got all the royalty here. Isaiah Thomas, Jalen Rose across the way from us. Ben Wallace in the house on Sunday. Rip Hamilton as well. Saw Dave Bing pass by a moment ago. Quite the legacy here in Motown. Let's see what Coach Mosley threw up in the timeout. Magic down 15. Big juncture of the game here. They'll go to Banchero. Shot clock's dying. Double comes around the horn. Bain didn't get it off. And so a 24-second violation out of the timeout is never a great sign. Give the Pistons defense a lot of credit. They are stymieing the Magic right now. And Orlando's got to start getting it done on this end. String together a few stops, maybe a couple turnovers, and maybe help out the offense a little bit. Figure out a way to stop going against set Pistons defenses. Harris, just target practice, but he missed that midi. Rebound came down to Wendell. Coach Mosley saying scoot. Banchero up the far sideline. Goes right at Harris. Had him backpedaling. Couldn't get the layup to go. He's blocked by the underside of the rim. Cunningham pushing back the other way. Over to Robinson. He'll launch, and he'll hit. That's just a massive swing there. You feel like you got a bucket one way, and you end up giving a 5-point swing. And then Suggs gets stripped at half court. Thompson to steal, and he will throw it down hard. Pistons up 20, and the Magic scuffling here midway through the third. So it has been a all Pistons start to the third quarter. 23-3 as Wendell bricks a 3. Cunningham brings it up. Duren, a high screen. Now rolling hard to the rim. He's fouled hard from behind by Wendell. And he'll get a couple free throws out of it. Nobody too happy about that one. That's just a hard playoff foul, everybody. Settle down. They're going to review to double check it for flagrant, but based on the way this game's being played, if that's flagrant, I'll throw my headset off and Albert's going to finish the call.
Players under review to see if doesn't meet the criteria for a flagrant foul.
So a 23-3 start to the third for Detroit. There's going to be free throws coming no matter what for Jalen Duren, and we're going to find out if they rule this a flagrant on Wendell Carter Jr. And that, to me, is a playoff foul. Hack down on the arm with the right hand. Maybe a little forearm shiver to the back. But this has been an incredibly physical first 6.5 quarters to this series. I'll be surprised, but not shocked if they rule this a flagrant one. He was midair and quote-unquote defenseless. Quick review, headsets off.
Upon review, the windup, the impact, and then the pushing it back with the follow-through meet the criteria for a flagrant foul penalty 1. We have 2 free throws, and Detroit will get the ball.
Well, there you go. Everything going Detroit's way here in the third quarter. It's a flagrant 1 on Wendell Carter Jr. Duren will get 2 free throws, and then Detroit will get the basketball as well. Wind up, impact, follow through. There's always impact on a foul. There wasn't much wind up. Maybe with the right hand it was slapping down in the basketball, but it was just kind of a forearm shiver into the back of a player who had tons of forward momentum. And a bone to pick with the idea of the follow through as well. What you're supposed to do, just stop. But Duren will shoot his free throws here. 1 for 2 in the first half was Duren. 74% regular season free throw shooter. and 72% in his relatively short playoff career. This is 8th playoff game. He'll split the pair. 70-49 the score. We were tied at halftime 6 minutes and 9 seconds ago, and Detroit's gone 24-3 to open up the second half. Magic have made one field goal. Cunningham lobs inside for Duren, and he is apparently fouled, lays it up and in and one. And maybe we should start getting ready for game 3. The foul's on Batase. And the Magic right now look spent. Duren, 4 of 7 from the field, 10 points, 6 boards, 4 assists. And now 3 of 5 at the free throw line. The Pistons 6 of 12 at the stripe. And this thing has gotten out of hand rapidly. 24-point Detroit advantage. AB left his feet, threw it away. Boy, he ended up on the floor. And the Magic can't buy a whistle here in the third quarter. Robinson deflected by Batase, and Tristan comes up with a steal. Now De Silva trying to go quickly, and he threw it away. And he's saying Thompson deflected it, but every single whistle going against the Magic here. "17 turnovers on the night for the Magic, and 7 of them have come here in the third quarter. Duren tries a little leaner with the left hand, couldn't get it to go. Banchero the rebound, and he'll bring it himself. 5:05 to go third quarter. It's been all Detroit. P inside out. He's got a 3 for Jalen. That one no good. Paolo fighting for the rebound. De Silva grabs the offensive board. He'll flip it back to Banchero on the left wing. Javonte Green checking him. Paolo goes baseline, gets by Cade, has it stripped. Thompson comes up with it, and then Banchero hit with the reach-in foul. So 4:46 to play in the third quarter. Free throws here for Asar Thompson. And as he steps to the free throw line, we'll step aside 10 seconds. Let our stations identify themselves on the Magic Audio Network.
WYGM Orlando, WJRR HD2, Cocoa Beach, Orlando, an iHeart radio station. Guaranteed human.
First free throw, no good. Here comes the second for Asar Thompson. Detroit in the bonus, and yet somehow the Pistons have not committed a foul the entire third quarter. That is shocking. Just like that in the fourth quarter on Sunday. Ooh, Banchero just drilled Thompson with a screen, but Stewart blanked Jalen at the rim. Suggs took the ball right back, laid it up and in, and won. And never mind, they're going to rule a defensive foul. Why not? On Goga Batase. And another turnover, and we'll walk down and shoot free throws. I mean, this is gross. Foul on Batase is his 4th personal, and Javonte Green will get a couple free throws. First is good. Pistons have taken 7 and will be 8 free throws here in the third quarter. Magic not a 1. Second free throw rattles home for Javonte Green. 15 minutes on the floor for Green. And those his only points, but let's have 3 boards, 3 block shots, and a steal as well. He's made an impact defensively. Paolo steps in, tries a midi, missed it. Goga the rebound, Isaiah Stewart is just drilling them with elbows over and over again, and finally one gets called. And this will put Batadze on the stripe. First free throw attempts for the Magic here in the third quarter. The foul on Stewart, his second in 9 minutes. And Goga's first free throw is off the back of the rim and no good. So it's felt like the Magic have gotten kind of a raw whistle here in the third quarter. I don't know if it would have made much of a difference. 30-3 is 30-3. And that is what we're looking at here in the third. Make it 30-4 after Goga knocks down a free throw. 76-50. Cunningham walks it up. AB fighting to stay in front. A couple of Texas point guards. Robinson had it deflected out of bounds, and Detroit will toss it in on the baseline. It was Banchero got a hand on that one. Shot clock at 12, and we're going to see some subs here. Tobias Harris, Karis LeVert will check in for Asar Thompson, and Duncan Robinson. Boy, those guys. Thompson, a game-high plus 31 in his 16 minutes on the floor. It's just incredible. No inbound to Harris. Now over to Stewart. Up top, Cunningham. Shot clock is down to 6. Cunningham going left on AB. Left his feet, threw it away. Paolo to steal. Now Jalen running the floor. Suggs going to try a little teardrop because Isaiah Stewart was waiting on him, and he got it to go. 76-52. Magic back within 24 now. Jalen with 17 points on 6 of 15 shooting. Cunningham goes right wing for Tobias. Left wing now Green into the corner of LeVert. Suggs fighting to stay in front. LeVert brings it back above the break. Over to Harris. Couple jab steps. He's going at Paolo. Got to the elbow. His jumper is up, in and out, no good. Batadze the rebound. And here comes Jalen up the far sideline. 3:25 to play third quarter. Magic down by 24 points. Banchero left wing. He'll raise up a three over Cunningham. That one's no good. It's all right, though. It's a pretty good look. Rebound to Stewart. And Cunningham will walk it up. He'll pitch ahead now. Tobias. Harris picks up his dribble. Hands to LeVert. De Silva in front of him. Now we'll go to Stewart in the high post. Handoff set with Cunningham on the right wing. He'll center it. AB on his hip. Into the corner. That's Green. His three in and out, no good. Black the rebound. And Jalen will bring it back to AB at the far sideline. Cunningham backing up. Stops ball. Black raises up a jumper. A lot of contact there. AB's jumper fell off. Cunningham with the rebound. He's gliding up the far sideline. Over to Stewart. He'll raise up a straightaway three. That's money. And that pushes the lead back to 27 points with 2:39 to play here in the third quarter. Jalen lobs for Paolo. In the far corner. Skip pass to AB. Now extra pass into the corner to Silva. His three ball's up and good. And Tristan just launched that one without hesitation. And the Magic might need to be even a little bit more aggressive as far as the three-pointers go. We'll get an offensive foul here right in front of us in a turnover. This one's going to be on Javonte Green, I believe. Illegal screen. Turnover number 14 on the night for the Pistons. And AB will walk it up. 2:13 to play third quarter. Magic down big. It's 79-55. Franz going right at Harris. Kind of an awkward runner. Couldn't get it to go. And then Stewart smacked the rebound over to Cade Cunningham. Behind the back dribble. Nice no-look feed underneath for Stewart. He'll lay it up and in and one. The foul is on Bain. The lead is 26, and Isaiah Stewart at the free throw line. Cade Cunningham, 20 points, 10 assists, 6 rebounds, and he hasn't had, it appears, to try very hard for it. Stewart's free throw is good, 82-55. Still 2 minutes to play in the third. And this thing has been insane. A 36-9 quarter for Detroit. Into the corner for Anthony Black. Up top now, Franz Wagner going at Stewart. Closed off, flipped it back to AB. Nice move, got to the cup as he tiptoed the baseline. He's fouled, and he's going to get free throws out of it. Fouls on Isaiah Stewart. And that is 14th foul against the Pistons here in the third quarter. This free throw up and good for AB. Magic 16 of 24 at the free throw line. But they shot 21 free throws in the first half. Just 3 attempts so far here in the third. Second attempt for Black is in and out, no good. And even when the Magic have gotten to the stripe, they've left points there. 16 of 25 on the night. Dennis Jenkins is on the floor as Cade Cunningham gets a brief respite. And go to Harris in the post. He's trying to back down Franz. Spins baseline. His jumper is up and short. Wagner the rebound. He'll push. He slows up a little bit. Harris gets back in front. Franz boogieing his way to the lane. That is gorgeous stuff. Got to the right hand and flipped it up and in. 82-58 with 1:07 to play in the third quarter. Wagner 6 points on the night, 6 rebounds as well. Stewart on the right wing. Batadze crawling into the ball. Now they'll go to Levert. He got right by De Silva. Couldn't get the layup to go. And we'll get a loose ball foul here. They'll get Dennis Jenkins for chucking Desmond Bane. And Magic in the bonus. We're going to get free throws out of it. Desmond Bane to the stripe. Foul on Jenkins. His first personal. First free throw up and good, Bane. 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight is Dez. He's 2 of 9 from the field, so another slow shooting night for Bane. But he gets both free throws to go. He's into double figures, 10 points on the night. Magic down by 22. If you get it under 20 before the start of the fourth, that'll feel like an accomplishment. Jenkins goes left. He hands to Tobias Harris. Top of key. Hands it right back to Jenkins. He's got a head of steam now. Franz trying to stay in front. His middy's up and good. And the Pistons have picked the Magic apart from the mid-range for most of the third quarter. Lead back to 24 now. There's about 7 seconds separating game and shot as we wrap up the third. Bane rocking it back and forth. Screen comes from Goga. Bane rolls right. Stewart switches out. Now over to Franz on the left wing. Going at Green. Got to his spot. Little 5-footers up and good for Franz Wagner. And that is the boogeyman boogieing his way into the paint. 84-62. 8 seconds left here in the third. Jenkins with the basketball. Bane harassing him. He backs it way up, does Jenkins. Now we'll try it again. Left his feet. Chucked the ball at the rim. It fell off, and we'll head to the fourth quarter. So the third was all Detroit, but the Magic, at the very least, turned what was a 27-point deficit into 22, headed to the fourth quarter. But a 38-16 third for Detroit. Everything was going their way, and the Magic in trouble in Game 2 as we head to the final 12 minutes. Detroit in control. They're up by 22 points. Fourth quarter from LCA, Detroit, Michigan, on the way momentarily on the Magic Audio Network.
Victim of a slip and fall? It takes one phone call to take back control of your life. Anajar and Levine will fight to get you the compensation you deserve. Call me, Mark Anajar, for a free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
In office, Orlando.
Skip the spring cleaning and sell your home hassle-free with the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. Trust the top real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home fast and for maximum value. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
Looking for a workout that doesn't feel like a workout? At Crush Yard, wellness is all about movement, connection, and fun, no matter your skill level. Whether you've never picked up a paddle or you play every week, pickleball gets your body moving and your stress levels down. Adding great food, refreshing drinks, and a social atmosphere, and it's wellness you actually want to show up for. Learn more at crushyard.com.
When you're injured in a car accident and the insurance company denies your medical bills, denies to pay your lost wages, and won't repair your car, it's time to fight back. Time to call Farah and Farah at 800-500-5555. Orlando.
McGuire sweeps it home. City fans, this one's for you. Enter Co Stadium is the place for big matches and big moments all season long. Don't miss your chance to be in the building when it matters most. Single match tickets are on sale now at orlandocitysc.com/tickets.
The International Fellowship of Christians and Jews, the IFCJ, looks after those in need, particularly in Israel and in Ukraine. Individuals like Esther, an 84-year-old Jewish woman living in Israel. She lives her days in fear with sirens sounding and long stretches spent in a bomb shelter.
She receives no help from others, no food deliveries, no medical care, but because of friends like you, Esther's not alone. Through the fellowship, you are there bringing food, meeting urgent needs, and reminding Jewish people like Esther, you are not forgotten.
In times of fear and uncertainty, your compassion brings hope and help. The IFCJ brings us together to help one another, Christians and Jews. In doing so, you're doing a good deed. The fellowship uses your donations wisely, maximizing on its value to provide comfort to those in need.
Call 888-488-IFCJ right now. That's 888-488-IFCJ, or go to ifcj.org. That's ifcj.org.
Magic sitting at 31.7% shooting for the night, 17 turnovers, and that is essentially the story of the game. That third quarter was a pretty heavy swing in Detroit's favor as far as free throw attempts go. And the Magic were 4 of 6 at the free throw line in the third quarter. And Detroit with 9 attempts in the third.